John Ross Show. We got a little early edition here on Monday, December 8th, 2025. It's about we're a little before 4 o'clock today instead of our normal 5. We got to go out this evening or this afternoon here for a special party for some friends with disabilities. So that's what we're going to be doing here in a few minutes. So it's 22 degrees right out now in the valley here, and just wanted to say hello today. And we're going to be talking about calling out people as garbage. Now that was stated recently by our president of Somali refugees and just people from Somalia, and he was calling them garbage. He's called other things for people in Africa. He's called them, oh, what was that other one? He's done several things like this. It's not the first time he's called people out in disrespectful ways. And, I think he called it a shithole and he just, it's called people venom and other things along that line. And he's made people rapists and other things when they're not. I mean, he's called people out, but this one is calling Somali people garbage. And this is a bad statement that should be repudiated by every preacher, evangelist, people, followers of God, that this is wrong, calling people garbage. And we want you to put down some comments here today in the next days. Doesn't have to be today, but we got to remember what the Bible says on these things. We are called fearfully and wonderfully made, as he said. The psalmist said, "I am wonderfully and fearfully." Anyway, so we are made in the image of God. This is Psalm 139:14. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. We're not garbage. We are not garbage. And Genesis also records this. And Genesis 1 would be an example of this. In Genesis 1 and 127, I'll put it up here 1 second here. Genesis 1:27 also brings this up in the same way. We're made in the image of God. When Jesus came around this earth, he respected people in their various states, their lowly estates. Jesus was born in a stable, which is pretty low. He was greeted firstly by shepherds who were considered very low. And they did a good job of telling people about the good news of Jesus. So when people call people garbage, they should be called out. Our president should be warned on this. This is not the way to treat people with dignity. And just because we're blessed and another country is not blessed in this time, God looks at all of us and says, "What are you doing to my people?" And to call somebody garbage is really bad. And we just got to stand up for people, minorities in our community. I think sometimes the way Trump handles these, I think he thinks they're just garbage, and how we handle them with respect, throwing them down on the ground, beating them up, and then throwing them in jail, and then not giving them any recourse and just sending them off. that could be us next if Trump gets away with that type of thing. We have to stand up for humans that are suffering. We're not garbage. We're not garbage. So we got to stand up for our immigrants. We got to stand up for the other. Love your neighbor. This is what Jesus taught. We're not garbage. So let's love. Remember our food pantries? I had several of them up the other day. Northern Illinois food pantry, food bank, I should say. Aurora Area Interfaith Food Pantry, Marie Wilkinson Food Pantry, Batavia Interfaith Food Pantry. These are several of the pantries that could use your help. And remember the Salvation Army to help them this season. And remember their campaign right now to get bell ringers to help. They have a pantry on Tuesday also there in Aurora. And I know they have one in St. Charles with the St. Charles. So just remember to help out Salvation Army. And that one is called Register to Ring. I was going to look for, I have a graphic on that somewhere here. Registertoring.com. So sign up to ring this holiday season for Salvation Army. That's register to ring for the Salvation Army. And maybe I can find it here before we step off the plate here. Here we are. So register to ring to get good Salvation Army bell ringing. Well, these are some of the things out there, and we want you to stand up and don't think of people as garbage, and tell our president not to think the people are garbage, and our representatives tell them that they are made in the image of God. And we are trying to help the other. That's what we're trying to do on this little time together, to bring up the other. So I thank you for just taking a few moments here with me, and give me your comments. Just give me your comments about we are not garbage. And we just got to keep this beat up here. And we thank you for just coming by for a few moments and voice your thoughts on what you think about the president calling a group of people garbage. How we got to stand up for the other. So, as I think I said before, we can call Congress about these things and tell them to stop limiting immigration too also. So, until we meet again on Wednesday here, I want you to just think on these things, and we'll be back, Lord willing, on Wednesday. And so let's see where we got. Here we are. So we'll be back on Wednesday, Lord willing. So see you at Wednesday at 5 p.m. And remember to leave your comments on today's thought. That we're not garbage. Thank you, and God bless you. And thank you for listening for these few moments with me. And all I got to say now is bye-bye, everybody. We'll see you then on Wednesday. Bye-bye.